Oh, welcome back. Getting away from the Golden State, business and individuals fleeing California in droves. The Hoover Institute is finding 3.5 million people have left California since 1990. This as large firms, including Oracle, Tesla, Hewlett-Packard, among others, are all announcing relocation plans out of California. Joining me right now is UCLA economics professor, Hoover Institution senior fellow, Lee Ohanian. Lee, great to have you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. We've talked a lot about individuals and businesses fleeing high-tax states like New York, New Jersey, even Connecticut. But let's talk about California. What is the reason behind this exodus, in your view?
Good morning, Maria. The root cause really is a failure of governance by state policymakers that's created the 48th worst tax climate in the country and the 48th worst regulatory burden. And those regulatory burdens include regulations that make it extremely difficult and extremely expensive to build housing. And what's happened is that the median priced home in coastal California, areas such as San Francisco, Silicon Valley, Los Angeles, that median priced home is about $1.3 million. Many of those businesses you mentioned are moving to Texas, where that $1.3 million home might cost $400,000. So it's really just a matter of simple economics. California is becoming too expensive and too inefficient compared to alternatives. Economic activity is becoming incredibly fluid, and not surprisingly, people and businesses are leaving.
Yeah, I mean, look, I always say on this program that money is mobile, and it is going to go wherever it is treated best. So as these large firms announce their plans to move, are you expecting other companies to also flee the state in the coming months and years? Assess the impact. What does that mean for California, for the services that are offered, for the budget, et cetera?
Yes, absolutely. The story of California is that many tech firms are created here, they're incubated here because of the enormous amount of venture capital that exists in Silicon Valley and San Francisco and also in Los Angeles. So those businesses start here, but once they're up and running, they tend to skedaddle. For example, Zoom is a relatively new business that's made it very possible for all of us to create video conferencing and webinars. We'll see if Zoom follows that same pattern and ups and leaves and goes to Texas or another friendlier state. And this has enormous consequences for California's budget. Our budget today is about 5 times higher per person inflation adjusted than it was 50 years ago. 2/3 of that budget just goes to K through 12 education, the prison system, and largely Medicaid, which is the insurance program for low-income individuals. About 14 million Californians are on Medicaid. Nearly 40% of Californians are at or near the poverty level. And state legislators need to wake up and understand that they're not using tax revenue very wisely, and that if they don't make changes, more and more businesses are going to leave.
Another reason to take out Governor Newsom. Are you expecting him to get recalled?
Well, the recall campaign needs just under 1.5 million validated signatures. Typically, there's about 20% of signatories that can't be validated. Right now, that campaign is right around that 20% premium. They're at about 1.9 million votes. So it's very possible Newsom could be recalled, which is just shocking given that only about 3 months ago, his approval rating was 67%. It's now down to about 48%.
All right, Lee, thanks very much.